Is there a way that you connect the people that you lead? Is it through meetings all the time? Do you have dinners? Is there a method of connection, or does it just happen naturally in the way that you build your teams?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things I do, and I picked this up when I did my postdoc in England. I think that there people wanted to talk over tea. They wanted to, and this is where they actually discussed a lot of the rationale behind their science. And I think in the States, I was more accustomed to, you show up to work, you take your media, you put it in the water bath to heat it up. You don't even know the experiment you're going to do. You just know you're going to be doing an experiment. And especially if your advisor shows up, you have to show them you're doing an experiment. Whereas in England, they'd rather go and have a tea and talk about their design or how they're working on and waiting for this result from this other person. So then once they get that result, they'll do the experiment. So they're in that waiting process, that patience. I think I was unaccustomed to that. I was really accustomed to always just constantly chopping wood. And I think that's not how to build a good sculpture. That's how to make a lot of good firewood. And so I just getting used to, I take my group out, we go for coffees quite a bit. And it's actually I go for a coffee at like a 5 or 10 minute walk away, because on the walk there and back is when we talk with my student or fellow about the project or what we're doing, or personal information, where we're at in your career, and so that's a nice time. We like to do group activities with the lab. We do I'd say every about 3 months. I take my group out. We have about 15 people in the group, so we take them all out at a social event, and then I do a yearly big group outing that we get dressed up in for Christmas, and that's always over food and drink and play pool and have a nice formal event around that. So there is definitely the coffee, tea, and a little bit of whiskey. Flavor the group builds a lot of interpersonal communication skills.
Yeah.
I think my mantra for the group is win second, because you can come to my office with a good idea, but trying to figure out how is when you win, I want someone else in the group to win first, and then you're winning second, so that when you get this paper accepted, everybody's clapping because you helped everybody achieve their goal. So I try to manage that as a group activity. So it requires a lot of interpersonal communication with the group.
Okay.